Well, here we have another Robert Fulton line vertical boilered model steam engine. Now this is the third one I've got of these, and they're all slightly different. This has a piston valve on it rather than an oscillating cylinder, but this one is mass fired. The other one I've got, which has a piston valve, is electrically heated. So this one is in very good nick, and it's the only red one that I've actually ever had. They're either grey, black, or red, but the red ones seem to be quite rare. It's in, as I said, it's in very good condition. It's missing the middle of the safety valve, but that's not a problem. They're quite easy to make for this. It does have a very small hole in the boiler just here. These are welded steel boilers, and of course they suffer from rusting out, which is unfortunate, but we'll probably be able to patch that. I need to investigate and find out how thin the metal is around it, but I'm sure we can just patch that. But the rest of it seems to be okay. Normally they rust under here, where under the base of the boiler, but this one is actually intact. So as I said, hopefully a little bit of work, we should have this one running. And it's way too good to attempt to to repaint it or anything. It just needs to clean up, I think, and it'll be fine. And also this one came with the box. Now it's a bit tatty, but you know, it's still always nice to have the box if you can get it. So yeah, I was quite pleased about that. These were made by Marvin Industries around about the late 1940s, early 1950s. There's just something about them I quite like. As I said, I've got two horizontals, and this is my third vertical. So I'm looking forward to getting this one running. Well, here you can see the extent of the damage to the boiler. What turns out to be a little tiny pinprick hole actually quite often opens out into something quite a lot more here, and more importantly here. You see it has rusted quite the way through there, so we'll need to patch that and put a plug in that one there. But I think that's all that there is, so hopefully once those two have been fixed, this will be good to go. Well, here's the Robert Fulton vertical boiler engine, which has had a bit of a clean up, and I've borrowed a safety valve from one of my other Robert Fulton engines, and it doesn't look too bad from this side, does it? Looks quite nice. Not quite so nice when you get around the back though. There you can see the two patches, the one I had to put in for the hole, and the one I had to put in for the much larger slot. Now it's watertight, so there isn't any reason really, I hope, why it shouldn't work. So let's give it a go. Well, here's the Robert Fulton line vertical boiler engine after its repair. It does have another small pinprick in the boiler there, which I didn't see, but I think we've got enough pressure up now, and it doesn't seem to be stopping it from getting pressure. So yeah, look at that. There we go. Runs a treat. Absolutely superb. Let's try the whistle. Just purrs along, doesn't it? I think I might have a small leak here from my patch, but it looks like the burner's going mad. Let's just take that out of there for a minute. But as you can see, it runs a treat. Very smooth. It's a shame about these welded steel boilers, because I really like these Robert Fulton line engines, and they're nice. They're nice engines. But 9 times out of 10, you always get problems with the boilers because they rust, and sometimes they have to be scrapped completely. They're just totally rusted through. But this one was salvageable, as you can see. It runs a treat. Gonna have to do something about this little tiny pinprick hole here, but it's not stopping it building up pressure. Anyway, there you go. Robert Fulton line, a vertical boilered model steam engine, piston valve, mass fired. I hope you enjoyed this little video. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers.